If your core workouts are making your sciatica worse, you are likely making one of two invisible mechanical mistakes. Without realizing it, your exercises are either physically pushing a disc into your nerve or pulling that nerve taut. We are going to fix that by replacing those harmful movements with a safe 3-step routine that builds stability without triggering a single flare-up. To get started, you'll need a floor mat, a resistance band, and a sturdy anchor point to secure it. Identifying these specific triggers and swapping to a specialized routine allows you to maintain your core strength and progress while your lower back recovers. Lumbar flexion, like rounding your back during a setup, pushes the spinal disc backward, pressing directly into the sensitive nerve. Then there is nerve tension. Straightening your leg during a kick pulls the sciatic nerve tight against that already sensitive disc. Traditional core routines are often painful, combining both of these stressors at the exact same time. To train without pain, you must teach your body to hold a neutral spine with the legs slightly bent to remove tension from the nerve. By strictly avoiding lumbar flexion and avoiding nerve tension, you can train your abdominals while keeping the sciatic nerve completely settled. The first movement is the kneeling Pallof press. Anchor your band, get down on both knees, and walk out until you feel tension. You should be positioned 90 degrees away from the anchor point. Brace your core and push the band straight out from your chest. Hold for a second at full extension, then slowly bring it back in. This top-down view shows the lateral force the band applies. To keep your arms straight, your side core muscles must fire to resist that pull. Watch your form closely. If the band twists your shoulders or your torso toward the anchor, you have lost the stability of the movement. This anti-rotation technique builds deep stability without any of the spine bending or twisting that typically aggravates sciatica. Next is the bear position. Start on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Brace your stomach and lift your knees just 2 inches off the floor. Holding this position for time is much harder than it looks. Keep a flat, neutral spine throughout the hold. Avoid the common errors of hiking your hips toward the ceiling or letting your lower back sag toward the mat. When this becomes easy, you can progress the movement by lifting one arm or kicking one leg back while keeping your torso perfectly still. This isometric hold forces the entire abdominal wall to act as a stabilizer, engaging the core while keeping the spine locked and protected. The final exercise is the dead bug. Lie on your back with your arms pointed straight up and your knees at a 90-degree angle. Before you move, aggressively push your lower back down into the floor. This is the most important part of the setup. Slowly lower one arm and the opposite leg toward the floor, then bring them back to the center. If your lower back arches or lifts off the floor as your limbs extend, you are no longer protecting the nerve. Using the floor as a physical barrier ensures your spine stays neutral, allowing for full body movement with zero tension on the sciatic nerve. By completing this routine, you've successfully trained your core through anti-rotation, isometric stability, and dynamic movement. It is important to remember that avoiding lumbar flexion and nerve tension is a temporary strategy designed to let the injury heal. The long-term goal is to move from a fragile state to a system that can handle the load without fear of re-injury. If you're ready for a personalized game plan to reach that level, click the link in the description to book a call with my team, or join our community for our free sciatica guide. Taking proactive control of your movement is the definitive path out of chronic pain and back into an active, unrestricted life.